Things in Wyatt's mind. I know a game about shooting shapes to keep them alive sounds silly, but it really does exist. Sometimes, on any of your devices, you need a game to waste some time on, and I had one. So, back on my very first computer, I had a little game installed on there. That game? Snood. Snood was a puzzle game that originally came out in 1996. The objective was there were 7 multicolored creatures trapped in a room where the ceiling got progressively lower. You would control this little cannon at the bottom of the screen and would point it to where you wanted to aim it and click to fire. If a certain character collided with 2 or more joined together, then they'd escape. Basically, this game is like an older version of Candy Crush. However, if the ceiling got too low, all the creatures die and you fail the level. Apparently, the 7 characters in the game all have names. They are Sunny, Mitaribe, Zod, Spike, Gedgy, Mildred, and Jake. I discovered these names on my own, by the way, as their names are all said in the guide. For the longest time, I thought Snood was just a silly little 90s PC game, but it turns out there's more. Because there's a port of Snood for the Game Boy Advance released in 2001, and there's also a sequel called Snood 2 on Vacation, which came out in 2005. I never knew there was a sequel to Snood, but apparently it was successful enough to get one. Sadly, I don't have Snood on my computer anymore. Not because I deleted it, but because my original computer broke. And the newer ones I've had since have a disturbing lack of Snood. But I guess it kinda makes sense, given that Snood is an older game, and most stuff from the Windows 95 era wouldn't work on Windows 11. But hey, at least I got to play this very underrated game at all. Like, I kid you not, I've never seen anyone ever acknowledge its existence. Anyway, let's see what comes into my mind next time, and I'm Wyatt Ollinger, signing off. Things in Wyatt's mind! Ow.